the weather outside is frightful. I'm freezing to death here. Let us know.
Alright, whatever. I always like to make everything interesting, don't I? Hi! Welcome to part 3 of the finale of this update, the chilly holidays for Addams Family Mystery Mansion. And not only that, but this is the last update for 2023. Yeah, we're moving into the new year, so that's interesting. So this video is going to be lengthy because we have lots to talk about, so let's just jump into it. If it's been a while since a detail arrived, maybe these holidays are the time. Learn from Gomez, and that's an original Gomez quote from the 1991 Addams film, the Waltz one, not our wannabe rhymes. How long has it been since we've waltzed? Yeah. Next, it says that to Morticia, by the way. Alright, and that's how a spooky mansion in midwinter in a hole in the roof looks like. All credits to Pugsley. Like what you see? It's all part of our Chilling Holidays event. Still available and still waiting for you to check it out. Then we got this one here. Looks like Grandma Addams is in charge of the holiday cooking this year. That's if Auntie Sloom is happy with it. Thing is, we've got a question for you. There's a Grandma Addams kind of recipe in your family holidays. We're talking about, how do we put this? Things that you'll only see at your family party. Something pretty Addams-like. Hope to hear from your comments. And no, I wouldn't say anything weird, but we don't take turkeys for we only do it for Thanksgiving, but we never started doing, like, we did it during Christmas, but then we stopped. I think now we've started doing beef Wellingtons, so yeah, we're getting fancy with that, but you know, it's once a year, so why not? Here's the "you better hope there's no socks in this gift when I finish unwrapping" look. And just a quick reminder that as the holidays continue, our Chilling Holiday event does too. So never too late to check it out. And yeah, to be fair, for someone like me being older, socks are like a godsend. It's like, oh yeah, socks, great. I don't have to buy that stupid crap. Perfect. Addams Family, they'll love that clip with Wednesday leering, don't they? Anyways, just remember that unhappy is the Addams way of love. Have a wonderful holiday, spookies, and you know, it's unhappy holidays because this was taking place during Christmas. Then we have this post. Seems like 2024 is just around the corner, and we're just hoping that this next year doesn't hit as hard as Fester. Jokes aside, from the Addams team, we hope you are having and will continue to have some wonderful holidays and a happy new year. See you guys soon and keep in tune. And last but not least, wow, it's that time of year again, or that time of last year to be clear. Jokes aside, things happen too fast, and so do the thank you chances. So, if you're reading this, thank you for keeping up with us for another unhappy year. Unhappy in the Addams way. Let's just say it's both ways to be sure. Unhappy, happy New Year, spookies. Yeah, and there you go. And the last thing we're going to be taking a look at is the icon, the last one, which is this here, which has Wednesday and Socrates. And this time around, they actually use the border that they use for taking pictures, which is actually different, but it's actually nice to see. So I do like how they just kind of incorporate that into the build here, so that's always good. Anyways, we're going to be taking place back into the gameplay. This is taking place December 22nd, 2023, getting closer to Christmas time. The holidays, man.
This cookie that's good enough for me. This cookie that's good enough for me. Oh, cookie, cookie, cookie starts with C. God, I know I wanted to actually have the said Yeti monster here, but unfortunately it's not the case. Instead, it's just Needlesworth. Stupid, I know, but yeah. Anyways, welcome to part 3. The reason I was doing that, and the reason I kind of decided to jump out of going into part 3, because it's in the weekend, and something interesting has happened. You might be wondering what that something is. Well, allow me to show you. Oh, it didn't pop up. Really? It did before. Great, so I guess I have to come back a little bit later on today to show you what it is.
because a pop-up came up. But needless to say, all three of these, the pass, the Arctic Monsters, and the Frosty Festivities, are all on sale. Yeah. So, it's going to be a lot to look into. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in later. Hopefully the pop-up will pop up by then. And when that happens, I will go to each one of these and then get the final costume, which I think it's it. And then we'll look at all this stuff here. And hopefully by then, we should also be able to continue with the quest line. So, yeah, be quite interesting to see how this turns out. Spending time with the family, so now it's Christmas Eve. And the reasoning this is going to be a little bit long is because of this. Yep, the Chilling, the Gold Pass, the Arctic Monsters, and Frosted Festivities are all on sale. And I believe this is probably just because it's Christmas, and that's what they wanted to do. So that's why we only got the one, which is interesting. Alright, so now that we got that there, right, we should do all of them, most likely. But before we do, I think, yeah, we got this, Kumblik. So let's just finish this off, complete the quest, and then we open up some boxes. Also, I found something out. I brought the intention of the no names for Kitty's costume as well as Ichabod's. Apparently that's a glitch on my end. I don't know why, but apparently they're not showing. Why? Who knows? But it's not showing. So, yeah, good to know.
Pt.3, yep, that was it.
You only sing if you can open your presents now. You drive a hard bargain.
But we accept, Cousin It. Here are your presents.
Oh, spoiled baby.
Rip them open faster. We're not saving the wrapping paper. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the thing I notice is that some people have different ways of, like, they want to save the wrapping paper, but others is like, yeah, just rip it. Throwing it into the recycling bin after. Who cares? There you go. Fun. Got 10 more days, so this is a little bit longer than that of the Snoopy one. I guess because Snoopy started early, so that's why. Makes sense. I think this ends... Alright, so I guess let's do the next one. I see reception.
Hello? Where is everyone? And why is it so cold in here?
Oh good, it's the woman of the hour, Margot. Glad to see you're here.
Welcome, Margot. We had a little roofing issue that's made it chilly. Chilly? More like Arctic cold. We can't have a holiday dinner like this.
Oh, just stop being a baby. It's this Arctic cold. Who cares?
The guests will die of cold before the first course is served.
Toy box, frozen decorations. Which I believe someone actually can do that. Okay, good, so it didn't count it, despite me unlocking it, so, you know. Actually, no, I don't have anyone that does that just yet. So, I guess I can just do it for now. And then get these collections going. So that's good to know. So let's do that. And then we'll have everybody do their thing. Because I believe this unlocks everybody. I believe. Cool. Got so much presents to open up. Presents in the cookie chest, I mean. But yeah, alright. So let's see this real quick. Oh, okay, so all these here for the packs are available. So, let's see what we should do first. I guess... Let's go for the highest and then go to the low. No. Let's do low to high. Makes sense. Alright, let's do that then. Gold pass it is. And we've unlocked the key. There we go. So it gives us some items. Namely, a bunch of that stuff. Got the spider. Got that. Got that. And then we got 2 costumes. Good. So let's put this... Ooh, okay, laggy. That was not, that was not good. I don't know what happened there, but, okay. And yeah, I think a little spider comes down. Yeah, it does. That's cute. You gotta love the creativity of design when it comes to spooky stuff like this. But yeah, it fits. Okay, there's like a holiday costume, holiday sweater, holiday pajamas. So let's do that. So, go to you. Can you do something? Yes, give presents. And you're down there, right? Okay, good. Alright, I'm glad that you're out in the open. Alright, so it seems like... Okay, so you just give out. Alright, that makes sense, because I think you drop us all 3 of those, right? In the collection? So, it makes sense that you're giving one of these individually. Yeah. And of course, you know, she has to be Santa this year. I'm Santa Claus. You're Santa? Of course. It's like, who's that then? God, that was so long ago. I have to watch that again. Alright. Yeah, so that's fun. Alright, so give me 1 second here. Okay, so you might be wondering why I paused there real quick. Well, that was because I wanted to take a picture, because it makes my life a little easier. Oh yeah, and I did that just to freak Grandma. And now we got you. Gives us some ornaments. So let's change your costume up. Get the slingshot ready. Which I believe... I think I know where I can put you. To tell you the truth. Yeah, like, somewhere here. I think that's perfect. So let's go back to you. Alright, behind Lurch. Let's see if I can get... Yeah, I did. Nope. Nope, I did not. I thought I did. There we go. Let's do Ice Away. I think that's what's... Alright, give me a sec. I'm just readjusting myself here. Alright, much better. Much comfy. Trying to relax during this Christmas Eve, because after this, it's like the holidays, you know. It's going to be a lot busy. So, you know, spend time with the family. Alright, good. So now we got that going on here. Alright. Makes sense. Alright. Yep. And there we go. Pretty much. I'll do one more time. And there we go. Now, I know for Parker, she does the box. So I think it's just the one of them. Yeah, what's inside? So let's, before I do that, let me just see. Yeah, she has enough room. Alright, let's do it. Let's go back here. Alright, what's inside? Give me a vintage toy. Oh, she's doing one of them. Hold on. Just using one of the boxes. Alright. Oh, that's something. But so far, it seems like... Okay, so the animation's pretty simple. It's just her listening in. But yeah, it works for what it is. Interesting indeed. Alright. Alright, that's good enough. Alright. Yep. Sure. Alright, I guess I have to figure this out a bit. Yeah. So now, we got that going on here. We need to do, I guess, the Arctic Pack, which gives us that stuff. Actually, now that I think about it, I should also put down this for Lurch. So, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna put this, no, I'm gonna move this a bit here for now, and Lurch stuff there. I think, no, actually, hold on. Can I move? Hold on. Can I move this? I can. Perfect. I think this will work out just fine for Lurch once I get his stuff. Alright, let's do the Arctic thing. Alright, here we go, Arctic Monsters. With the Cookie Monster Yeti. Finally, we finally got the Yeti. Not $12 anymore, it's $6.49. Still a bit expensive, but yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, that's not with taxes though, by the way. Eeh. There we go. We got that going on here. Alright, so that's the frozen oh! No. Sorry. I was about to say I thought Ichabod was... No, it's not Ichabod. The Ichabod for the costume, but... Yeah. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff here. Including some more snow mounds, some reeves. And we got the ice golem. Oh good, we finally have Lurch. Frozen tree, gold hand, gingerbread girl, amateur woodcarver, and her. So let's go ahead and do the icy golem can be right here. Because why not? Alright, so now... Oh no. What's this? Why are you... God, again. Again, man. Alright. So now let's put this down here. Which I believe... Yeah, you know what? I can, actually, let's do that there. Alright, so let's see if this works for Grandma. Okay. Yeah, it does. It's not, yeah, it works. You know, I'll probably move it a little bit, but you get the idea. She's just throwing it behind the crows because she doesn't want to get in trouble. But yeah, so at least I know where I can throw the monster. I could probably throw him where the red present is, and that should be enough for spacing. But yeah, she just keeps throwing it there. So that sounds good. Looks good. Perfect. One more time for the cookie monster because he needs them cookies. There you go. My failed attempt at the Cookie Monster song back on Friday, but that was because I was being quiet at the same time. Alright, let's do that. Instructions not clear. I joke about the whole, you know, the barbecue pit. But, yeah. Ah, great. So, now I know. So I'm going to have to move Grandma, and I'm going to have to move Lurch. So, when he's done... in 3 hours, I'll show him off proper. Okay. That sucks. But, you know, stuff like this happens. So I think... yeah, it's thing. And... okay, so you need making snowballs, so you can do that. Over here. Oh, good. Crow! Hi, Festive Crow! Huh, it's been a while. But yeah, so this is what the thing does. Which is rolling a snowball. Which, oh, okay, so it actually gets bigger. Interesting. Oh, and then it shrinks down. Alright, interesting. I did not know that. So that's an interesting detail that they do here. That makes sense. Alright. Fun. Fun indeed. Oh, and it's, yeah, and I've also noticed too, there's like sparklings that goes on there. Interesting. And I think it's Socrates, but Socrates is oh, not no, Ichabod. Yeah, Ichabod is gonna be on his own, and I'm not gonna bother with trying to put him in there because he has so much details. Like trying to get rid of the stuff, it's just not worth it. All right, so he's done. So now just do Ichabod. So let's see this. There he goes. Snowball attack. Yeah, so that's what he does. He's just kind of like, yeah, so he just shakes his trees branches and that breaks snow to come around. It's a fun little animation, you know, and it makes sense for a snow, especially like he has like snowflakes going on there, so it makes sense. Yeah. All right. Cute. Alright, there we go. So let's see here. We need, oh god, Fester 2, great. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that should do all of them. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them after this. Alright, so let's get the last big pack here. And then we get, Thing. Or It. Yeah, sorry, It. We already got Thing. What's wrong with me?
And with that, all 3 have been purchased. Yep, all done. So this gives us the family ice cream cheese. Okay, so we got all that stuff, and now we can claim. Why you do that to me, game? No. There we go. Reindeer costume. Holiday dress. Nothing yet. We got nothing. Holiday dress. So I'll most likely show off what the actual names of these are once they're done. Yeah. So everything's done and completed. So then we have you. No, can I click on you? Can I click on you, please? God. Before you freak out, please. Snack attack. So this is what she does. Yeah, so she just takes a bite of herself and eats because, as we know, Oaf is her whole character is food. Me eat. Yum yum. God. If only she was around during the freaky food fight, man. She'll just be eating the competition than anything else. But yeah. Anyways, we got that going on here. Pause for 1 minute. Sorry, I just wanted to take a picture of that. And I think it's all good and golden. Oh, look, and we also got... Ooh, interesting. So we got 3 of these already. Oh, right, because of the pass. Right. Of course. Me forgot. So we got a lot of the Hungry Reeves, which I guess I should probably try to put down at the back there, but part of me don't wanna. Like, can I possibly do that? I mean... Yeah, 2 of them are fine. I'll leave it like that for now. So, we got this here, which, yeah, so we'll just put that there for now. And then we just got the couches and then the snow. So, I guess, actually, I'll just decorate everything what I need once we get to the end of this. But we should be fine. And, I don't think anyone needs these chairs, so we'll just put them over here for now. And the couch, yeah, let's put it right here. So the decorations you get for this is not too great. I mean, you do get a lot of the Reeves, snow mounts, all that stuff, so that kind of helps with the decoration stuff. But as far as the unique items go, not the greatest, unfortunately. That you would think that they would be, but no, unfortunately not. Right. And I feel like I'm gonna get another one of these. Just so... nice and symmetry. There we go. Right, so now let's take a look at the other characters. And yes, I will remember, I'll look at Lurch properly once we get that going. But for now, not yet, so... that sucks. Alright, so... Singing It. Holiday show. I believe you should be up and about. Yes, you are. Okay, good. So yeah, so you're just floating there. And yeah, I'm gonna have to pause again just to take a picture of you because you're gonna be part of this whole thing. Because of, yeah, because of the, because you have a thumbnail or a dialogue exchange for the quest, so it just makes sense. Alright, so I think that should be good. So let's pause real quick. Alright, there we go. And look, we got Socrates. Perfect. I need you for a minute. Oh, you go in the box. Alright, so let's see this. Making a mess. Let's see if this turns out okay, because I don't know if the box per se is going to be blocking any. I don't think it should be. It's going to be like with Thing, I think. So let's see this. Okay, you know what? I'm going to move... I already see where the problem's going to be. I'm going to move this a bit because this is going to be, I know, I'm trying to think what her name is. Ophelia is going to be using that. Let's ignore you down there. Alright. So he just kind of froze a bunch of random stuff. Some stuff from this event and other stuff from the old past stuff, like, the funny thing, the costume there for the ugly sweater, I believe that was Gomez's first costume for the event, for the holidays.
but I might be mistaken. But yeah, he just keeps on throwing a bunch of stuff, so there you go. Yep, makes sense. Alright, so we got, oh god, so things now out and about, so that's great. And Socrates, so really, oh yeah, Kitty, so let's do you. What do you need exactly, though? Yeah, you need the couch, so you should be up and about. Yeah, so there you go. So that's what you do. Makes sense. So you just kind of scratch from the post there. And I realize I'm going to have to move the snowman a little bit. Just so, you know, who's not blocking. But, yeah. It's pretty simple for Kitty, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, it does its job. But still, it's just kind of sucky that you'd think that this would be better, but nah, no, it's not. Alright, good enough. Alright, so let's just move the, this a bit. Cold sharpening, by the way, is what it's called. So, I think that should be okay. Alright, so now, go to Ophelia. I mean, Sloom, my bad. Ophelia's last, apparently. Alright, do the bah. Bah! Bah humbug. Let's just see what exactly why she's going bah for. Alright, let's see this. Yeah, so she's criticizing the snowman, which, by the way, really good looking snowman for the family. You know, real detailed and whatnot. But she's like, nah, too stupid. Don't like it. Could have been better, but no. Unfortunately not. I do like the fact that Wednesday Snowman has a little axe behind her, because of course Snowman, Gomez, and Morticia is doing that pose thing that they see in the picture, and then Pugsley's just down there just because. Right, okay, so now, I believe the last, so let's see this real quick. So we got that. Fester, yes. Yes, for you. So yes, it is Ophelia, so she's the last one. And that's everybody. Give me the candy. So yeah, this is everyone now. So we got everybody here to do all this stuff. So quite interesting. And I guess we'll see exactly how well we can actually do. Alright. Oh, I love that. So she puts a coin in there, right? And it's frozen. So she like presses the button. Doesn't get the candy. She gets frustrated and she starts smacking it. I do like the animation. Like, the animations provided this time around. It's actually nice and fluent, especially with this one. And, I really do dig it. Really nice. It's fun. I will give them that. They were kind of creative and fun with this. And it also is fun that they bring back some old items from previous events back in here, like the candy thing here. It's not really the same candy, but, you know, it makes you think from the past, so I'll give it that. Alright, so there we go. So that's everybody now. So now, let's see if we're lucky and get that box set and continue on with the quest. Let's see if we're close. No, not yet. We should be lucky. Maybe. We might be fortunate, but we don't know for sure. Just yet. But we'll see. Let's see what happens. So far, not so good. Also, the frozen or the icy ornaments there, I think that's supposed to be like a reference to the first ever one. Oh, cool, thanks. Alright, so let's see this. Nah, not lucky. We need a combined of them. Let's see how far we can go with this. Because part of me feels like we won't be able to. We might not be lucky for this case. So we'll probably have to come back. Well, I have to come back a little later to get the final item here. Yep, seems like that's the case. Alright, fun. Ah, interesting. So, the thing is with, so I'm gonna move Grandma a little bit, just so she's not in the way, I think. I think I know where I can put her. As well as for, yeah. I think I know where I'm gonna put, no, well, whoa. So I think Grandma, I'm going to be putting her where Lurch is. And Lurch, I think I'm going to move him. I think... Yeah. I'm going to find something to go put him in. But, yeah, don't worry. So, say goodbye to this. Goodbye. And hello to the crappy centerpiece this time around. Yeah, so this is the centerpiece this time, which is nice. And I could have sworn that this is referencing, like, I could have sworn we had something similar like this. Yeah, we did. This right here. Interesting. So when was this? I think this was... No. This must have been the second... Yeah, it must have been the second one, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, so it's not as detailed as that one, but, you know, it does the job. It's pretty festive and pretty simple for what it is. But yeah, there you go. So now all we need to do is get the stairs. And what we need, the stairs, we get the Christmas tree. And this type is just the pines. And then we get the frozen stuff. Alright, so we got a few more things left to do before we're finally completed. So we should get everything just fine. Right, so I'm gonna now get myself festive and ready and spend time with the family. And I'll try to come back later on, hopefully. So, yeah, just stay tuned for that. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what this comes up. And, this certainly is festive, I will give it that. Merry Christmas! Yep, and today marks the Monday the 25th of December. And it's just in the early morning, and people are about to wake up and get the presents going. So I want to try to see if I can get this done real quick before they all wake up and I get busy. You know what I mean? I have family and whatnot coming over too, so there's a lot of fun with that. Anywho, this should mark us this. So now all we have to do is place that toy box down properly this time. Oh, it's a skin. Alright. Well, alright, Pugsley, I guess, you're gonna get a, frozen box. I thought it would actually be a separate box. Huh. I guess you only get 2. Weird.
Well, everyone's freezing to death would make a memorable holidays.
Hilarious, too. Be great for a postcard. Frozen Winter's Eve and New Year's to you.
But we're working to get everything fixed up before the rest of the guests arrive. I hope so. I'm only thinking of your reputation with the citizens of the simulation.
Marco, do you really think they care about that type of silly nonsense? Of course not.
Well, I think they know the Addams well enough to expect such things.
See, exactly, Margot. Morticia knows. They all know. We all know that they would do something stupid like this. I don't mean like stupid. I just mean... You know what I mean. Yeah, and I already got that. Thank you very much. Alright. Now then. Next one. A magical solution.
Mom, we finished the repairs on the roof.
Good. Should stop soon.
That's wonderful news, but I'm afraid it's still going to be too cold for our guests.
Alright, tell them to wear their jackets. Yeah, problem solved.
Let's speed up the process. Wednesday, Parker, conjure heating fire. Yeah, let's burn that place to the ground.
Just like the, old witching days or something. Place icing tombstone, get holiday treats. So I do have that. So someone drops me the holiday treats, but who? You do. You give me holiday treats. Good. So let's see if we can actually craft that as well. No, we cannot. Oh wait, we can, but we need a ginger dead man. Who does that? Who gives me ginger dead man? You do. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Alright. Give me the zombie dead man. Right. So that should do it now. So, that's basically it for now. Then we have, let's see here. We have to get the tree and that, so we're getting close to finishing this. Cool. And it's already on Christmas Day. Man, getting closer to New Year's. Just imagine. That would be something indeed. It's a box of memories. I don't need that right now. Don't need any of it, honestly. But hey, it's whatever. Let's see how far we can get through this. Oh, yes, I just realized something. I realized something that I'm gonna have to go ahead and do, don't I? And that is, we got lots and lots of money. Enough money to complete the downstairs. But we can't really complete it because we have yet to get, if I'm remembering correctly, we have yet to get the actual... Thank you. How much more do I need for the boxes? Oh no, that's it. Okay. We need to craft some stuff, and yet we have yet not done that because it takes a little while. Cool, we got some of that, which I wish I could have before, but oh well. Yeah, see, we need 4 of the, what is this? Premium wine bottles, but we can actually place down the items that's needed. So at least we can get that done. But unfortunately, I guess we can't because we need to get that other items going. So, we're getting there. But, I think I have a solution that we can do. I open up one extra. Oops. Oh well. It's whatever. Yeah. So we should probably go down to assimilation as well. Because... give me a second. It's quiet down here. Because everyone's busy upstairs. It's just me down here. Get to do some stuff that I don't need to do. So how much do I need? I need 2 more. Can I craft any more? I mean, I need that. Which I can do. So... Yeah, so I need someone to do me that as well. So that's going to be a bit of a kicker. Need 1 more of those. So I think I could put one of these items down while we wait, and then we'll put the last one down when we need it. So this is the most expensive one. Yeah, you know what? Let's put that right there. There we go. Perfect. Now let's see if we can go down to assimilation as well, because I think I've been not going there on purpose. But seeing how close we're getting to this, might as well see what's going on over there. Right, so we're over here now. We need to collect some stars to level up to something that we can't level up to, which is always perfect. I love me collecting useless things. Which, you know, is always needed. Right, so let's see how much do we need for this. Oh god, I don't want to sell it. So let's see. Oh god, we need that much? Yeah, so we have one with her just wearing glasses and, yeah, no, it's just one wearing glasses and the other one just being burnt. Obviously, I wouldn't want to do the burnt one, but, let's just see this. I should still have enough. So let's do this. Yeah, we have enough. Okay, good. Let's complete this.
I accept your gift, Dr. Flambe. But we can't burn it.
Well, too bad, Margot. We already did.
It wouldn't be right to destroy this landmark to my achievements. Perhaps we could use it as a place for residents to show their feelings.
By burning you? Yeah, that's our thoughts, exactly.
If you see a mob carrying torches, they're only showing their respects for you.
Very fitting for the Addams, but I find that's very ironic at the same time. Oh, you're funny, man, aren't ya? Alright. There we go. Witch doctors. Interesting.
My great-great-grandparents are moving to assimilation. I'm so excited.
I think I just realized that there's not a whole lot of quests as far as the level stuff goes. Interesting. Because I think this is talking about the doctor stuff now. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Your great-great-grandparents? Are they from the Pt.3 era?
Nonsense. They're normal, traditional doctors. By which I mean witch doctors, of course.
Yeah, I was just thinking that thing right now. Actually, what I was thinking of is the fact that, I remember there was an episode where Fester got sick, and they ended up having to call their doctor, which is a witch doctor. And, yeah, because of course they would have, but, yeah, it's just, I'm not surprised.
Which doctors is she talking about, Gomez? I'm confused.
You don't need to concern yourself, Marco. Just don't bother. Do the witch doctor hut and customize it. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that for a while. Not for a while, my friend. Nope. Gonna keep on giving me wood. And where did Grandma go? You went over here. What were you doing before? I think it was random potions for glass. Actually, can I do catching fireflies now? I think that's new. Where is the... Oh, it's over here. Yeah, so it should be new, I think, for an animation. Because we have yet to see this. I might be mistaken, but I swear I don't think we've seen this just yet. Oh, okay, yep. We have seen the animation, but not in this context. This is the animation she used back in the Halloween stories. The Addams Family Movie 2 event. Yeah, with her shaking the, yeah, you can look very closely. It's the little eyeball things. So, the cryptics or whatever they were. Yeah, I see how you're recycling certain things again, Pixowl. Naughty. They work. They work for what they were doing. But still. Anyways, that's good long enough. I shall try to get myself prepared and cleaned up and enjoy my day. And I'll come back when I can. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy your holiday festivities. And tomorrow, I think, is Boxing Day. Which I found out, I might have said this already. Yeah, apparently Boxing Day is a day where you give gifts to the poor people or people in poverty. So that's interesting, like the tradition of that. But I also think that this is the start of Kwanzaa. Because I know Hanukkah starts first, then Christmas, and then Kwanzaa, I think. And I know Helgir celebrates that, so that should be fun. Yeah, I think it's just the 3 holidays. Yeah, Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. I know there's other winter stuff, but they come later on, so beginning of the year. They don't count. Just the 3 holidays. Anyways, I'll get to it then and see you when I can. Well, it's Boxing Day. The day where we give gifts to the poor. Yeah, anyways. I had fun with my holidays, and today's going to be very long for me because I'm now going for the process of going from days to nights again. So that's like 24 hours staying up. Eeh. Whatever. Anyways, besides that, I got this thing going on here. And, you know, we got this. Alright. But the thing is, I was opening up boxes and I did get the holiday treat. So, while we got that going on, why don't we go ahead and put this down and continue from there. We just have to find a good place for it. Yeah, you know what? Probably, yeah. That's perfect.
Wednesday, why aren't you conjuring fire like me? My power isn't that strong. As you know, I'm cold and indifferent by nature, Parker. I prefer this style of magic. You're shooting out pure frost! It's extinguishing all my heat. It's getting colder.
Yeah, wait for Wednesday to ruin everything.
Doesn't this feel more like the holidays now?
Alright, so now that we got that done. Cool. Got some more boxes and whatnot. Now then, cold cheer.
Welcome, Teddy, Gertha, and Petunia. The whole assimilation crowd is arriving.
But it's so cold in here. We're all freezing.
It's true. It feels even colder than before. What gives?
Wednesday, I sense your chilly touch here. Why did you conjure even more cold?
Because she's an evil brat. What do you think, Morticia? Ice Pines, Holiday Family Photo. I believe this is the last one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Because, we got this here. Unless there's one more, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, we just need to get the family photos. I think this might be the last one, but I do not know for sure. Something I want to point out, too, is we have this. The last request. And I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff here because these frigid ornaments will be easy to get. So that won't be a problem. But yeah, as of right now, I'm getting close to getting the stairs and finishing this quest off, and then I'll give my final thoughts on everything, and we'll go from there. And it'll be interesting because this is my last final thoughts before the end of the actual event. And per se, like in this video you're going to be watching, I'll tell you what my top favorites are as far as the events and what one of the worst ones in my opinion. And quite interesting to see how this turns out, because I do have some favorites, but you know, it's can't really say a whole lot. It's just whatever comes up, right? And yeah, Thing is going to be, or It, I should say, Cousin It is going to be helping me with getting the points. Yeah, basically he's going to help me get the yeah, he's flying right now, so yeah, he's going to be doing that for me. Yeah, so that's about it for now. So I guess I'll return back when some interesting things happen. Namely, I guess after I'm done with the event, I'm going to focus my attention on getting this done, and then go from there. Yeah, so I still need to do the premium wine bottles. That's going to be a while.
I've been very slow because of the holidays and now going back in the nights, but I digress. It's now the 29th, and we got 5 days, 14 hours, and 9 minutes left. I finally gotten the stairs and then also the Christmas tree that is needed for finishing this quest line off. Currently, I just need to do this 2 more times and then we actually get this done. As far as will this end the event, no idea. But we got the stairs. So this is what it looks like. Nice frozen stairs with presents, stockings, and then what looks like candy stuff on the floor. No, actually, that's not candy stuff. That's the carpet. Yeah, now I'm going to see what this is. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so that's really just about it right now. So I'm just going to be doing this and getting myself this thing going. So, yeah. Got this going on here. Anyways, that's it for now. I shall return later on when something interesting happens. Oh, right. We got this. So there you go.
It's the 30th. Let's finish this. Which I assume, after doing so, will complete the quest line. I mean, I'm assuming, but who knows? We might be surprised and we might not. Let's see this. Go over here. Give me my tree. Yeah, just put it somewhere. Yeah.
I know we've been trying to make everyone from Assimilation feels welcome.
But screw those guys. They deserve to be miserable.
However, we're forgetting what it means to be an Addams. We need more cookiness.
And if that means freeze to death, so be it.
You have a point, dear. Let's welcome the cold, chilly spirits of the holidays.
Here, here. Let's celebrate together and have a creepy holiday.
If anybody freezes to death, that'd be their own problem.
And I'm assuming that's it. Yep, that ends it. Very weird way to end it, but okay. Right, so I guess now we'll take this off and we'll have the characters do the thing that they need to do, which is basically just try to complete the downstairs stuff. And you might be saying, but Grim, you're not finished. You haven't gotten the things yet. It's like, yes, you're right, en contraire. But there is something I can do that can make sure such a thing happens. Which you're going to find out. Unless you already figured it out by now. Also, what does this drop? Oh, it drops me random stuff. Right, so I think that's about everybody, right? Oh, right, I forgot you. But I think that's now everybody. Alright, so now I have to get a lot of this stuff here. This is where this comes in. Time to sell a bunch of stuff. I get annoyed by that. But, you know, just collect as much as we can and sell it off. And see how far we can get before we start to become closed off. But don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional after all. I've done this many times before. Man, I don't know how much stuff I got. I need to sell some stuff off. Hopefully I have enough room. That's all I need to know. Right? If I don't have enough room, then I'm screwed. But I should, hopefully. We'll see. Anyways. Last of the box. For now. Yep. Okay. Let's do it. Let's sell some bunch of stuff. Alright, 260's the next one. Let's see how far we can get. Alright, some more. Man, I hate how they're so small. But, you know, try my best. Give me the big ones. That's all I need. Give me a lot of big ones. That'll help me very much. This also helps get me rid of the items. Now we just need 300 and we're done. Then we got everything. Alright. Oh man, Wednesday, you really need a lot of stuff, don't you? Oh, and then she's done. Alright. How much more do we got? Nah. Still need more. More stuff. There we go. 50,000 points. 4 days, 16 hours, and 20 minutes left. We have gotten everything. Now let's put these items down and get my final conclusions to this madness. So, first things first, snow globe. We got, yeah, why are you moving around? There you go. And unfortunately, it's just a decoration, which sucks. Oh well. And now we got this one, the ice sculpture. Which is also decoration, but, you know, it's whatever. My overall thoughts on this update. I do like the theming of it. The story was cute for being as festive as it is. It was more wintry, if anything, but, you know, they did include a lot of skins for this one, as well as a lot of stuff as well. We finally got a Yeti, which is great. There he is, munching on some cookies. But yeah, this whole thing is just interesting how they've ended everything off. But for the most part, I was just surprised with how they ended everything. Just surprised with the amount of stuff we got.
as far as items and stuff goes. But yeah, for the most part, this is pretty good for what it is. So I think what I'm gonna do. Sorry, I just wanted to blank out because I knew that was gonna come up and there was nothing else to say. I'm just gonna open up all this stuff because we don't need this anymore. But one thing I was gonna say is that it's interesting that all these things we've gotten, this overall things, it's just been interesting with the items and whatnot that we've received for this event. And my thoughts overall, the update wasn't that, like, this year wasn't that bad for content. Mind you, I would say last year was a lot more funner because of the whole teases and stuff like that and talking to somebody. But it's not terrible either. Like, it was pretty decent for, like, the items and stuff that they got going on. The beginning of the year was kind of rough, but I think they eventually got the things going. So that's good. Right, so now the only thing we have to do now is this. So I'm going to make my way downstairs and get the premium wine bottle ready. So that way we can put the vintage thing down and continue on from there and see where we go from the next part of the story. So I guess I'll see you when I can.
Interesting. Holiday Treasures Pack is the one on sale. I don't know why I got a pop-up for the other 3 bundles still on sale. I doubt that's the case, but, you know, it's very unique, I would say.
As you can see, I'm setting stuff up, and currently we have 9 more hours before this is officially done. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it because this video is going to be lengthy as far as what's going to be added here. But I will continue with the downstairs as soon as the next video, like basically just continuing off from there for the next video. And one last thing, we finally get a new skin for this. And this, like, first ever thing we got was this. And, yeah, I just find it interesting that despite that, you know, there came when there wasn't a skin, but yet it still wasn't. Weird. Makes you think. But yeah, I'm just trying to get this stuff away. So anyways, that's it. So I will see you with what I thought of everything in 2023, and I will see you in a moment for 2024. See ya.
And just like that, folks, we've ended this part of the video. But instead of me actually telling you how I felt overall, like I'm repeating myself, I've decided I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to actually go ahead and just go into details with, like, basically moving forward when it comes to stuff like this. I'm just going to give a brief kind of talk with, well, the pictures stuff was going on in the background here. But there's no point for me to actually say, oh yeah, this is how I feel, but whatever. And there's a particular reason by this point here that if you've seen many of my December's end videos going into next year, you know that we go into talking about the, you know, the review stuff. And this part is no different. So, I'm going to be going ahead and going into that pretty soon, once we get a few pictures in here and getting some of that said and done. But, we're getting close, but, yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, that should do it. Perfect. Right. Now then, apologies on that. Now then, let's go ahead and talk about the reviews. As you know, I've always do these reviews by looking at the best and the worst of each year, and 2023 is no different. This year we actually have another person under the mix, so let's see, did they take up the role? Did they go a bit far and beyond from 2022? Well, overall, I feel like they did a decent job. I wouldn't say hold to handle to 2022 because 2022 had a lot more stuff going into it. But partially, I think the problem was there was no team lead. So this is for the company as a whole, so I can't fault them with that. But hey, we got what we got. So let's go ahead and talk about the worst events, and then we go talk about the new events. So let's go ahead with the losers. The third worst event this year was Golden Springs. And yes, this is the April update. I don't know what it is, but April have always been that kind of crappy kind of month. And the reason why I didn't like this particular one, namely has something to do with the theming, I guess. Just the whole plants and Easter-ish type of thing. Like, I do like what they try to do with continuing off from the last event in March, but, you know, it just, altogether, it just felt so, I don't know, it just, to me personally, I didn't feel it as great as it used to be, which is weird, because last year they actually did, they actually had April be, like, really good, but this year it was just kind of meh, but it seems like every year in the beginnings has always been so way. On point, number 2, St. Patrick's Debt. This was a continuation from last year's update, and we actually got to see the Leprechaun, shady dealer owner himself. And that was all fun and dandy, but why is this in second place? Namely, the items and stuff they gave were very crappy as far as what they were offering compared to everything else they got going on here. And not only that, but I think the worst part about it is the stairs was just bland. In fact, out of all the stairs that got released this year, I think this had the worst stairs available as a costume skin. Like, why? Wow. You couldn't have it been more interesting and exaggerated. No, they just basic, boring St. Patrick's. It's like, it looked like something back from the ye old days. So, yeah, it kind of sucks to see that. And again, interesting theme, but as far as every other update went, it was far better as far as they were handled and everything like that. And unfortunately, the worst update this year, worst in quotation marks by the way, goes to War on the Wastelands. Yes, the first event we got back in January. Like I said before, if anything was higher than this, then that's good, and that means everything was good in that sense. But why did this one get so low in this point? Namely, it's just because I originally thought, oh, it'd be cool, an idea to have like an apocalyptic theme, right? A Mad Max kind of stuff. And it was kinda. The story was fine, don't get me wrong. But it just, the items and then overall everything about it just make it feel about it. Not only that, but then it's like no Christmas stuff. It's like it's just all gone. It's just disappointing. And then it just everything about it just makes me feel kind of icky. I don't know what it is. It's this whole way they handled it. I think it was because this was the first one he did, so it kind of feels like it, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's something of a mixed bag, but whatever, what can you do? Not too bad there. Right, so before we go ahead and talk about our top 3 best updates of this year, I have 2 honorary mentions that I'm going to be taking a look at here. And they are well worth the mention, and I'll talk about why. The first I'm going to mention is Love, Chocolate, and Monsters. The reason we're picking this one for Valentine's Day was because as far as Valentine's Day stuff goes, this is by far the best handled one that has been released so far. In fact, to the point, when I did a little poll on the group, I asked which was the best update thus far, and according to people who partake, this was the one that won. Yeah, so everyone loved this one compared to everything else. So that's a surprise, but you know, nothing says anything wrong with that. It's actually pretty good. I do agree with them. It had nice theming. It felt great. The items are cool. You know, it just, everything about it was just very well done, right? But it just, there was a lot more better stuff that happened, so that's why, you know, it didn't get picked here. The other honorable mention I'm going to talk about is Mutant Menace. This update was the Addams 2 movie type thing that introduced Oaf as a new character. And the reason I'm bringing this up as like a good event to kind of highlight has mainly to do with the fact of how they handled this whole update was just well done. The only downside was the giant item, but again, I get why it's trying to fit in with the movie type stuff, so, you know, and they had an interesting theme with trying to make everyone into mutants, so it's like, you know, it fits well within the whole context of everything, so they did a good job there, so no problems with that. Right, now with that out of the way, let's talk about the top 3 now. In 3rd place for best update this year goes to Mythic Hunt. Yes, the May update. The Spirit event has arrived again. Yes, the Spirit Hunt is back, baby. We missed this last year, but it came back this year, and I was surprised. I didn't think this was the thing until they mentioned it. I'm like, oh, you sly dog, you did so good. But what makes this so well done was the theming. Just every items, the decorations, everything, like the team hit it out of the park. The story was fun too. They introduced, I think they had Teddy brought into the event, the assimilation during that time, so they're like, bring Teddy into the game. So yeah, we got to see that. It was quite fun, I'll be honest with you. I did enjoy it. I did like all the items they included in there, and it just, everything about it was just well done. It's just nicely themed, it's just nice decorations, it just fits well with the whole Greek mythos. And while we're at it, let's go ahead to our 2nd place winner. That goes to Chilly Holidays. Yup, the update we just recently talked about. Why did this one get so well? Well, just because of the amount of content they put into this update, with a lot of characters getting costumes, and just the decorations were well done and themed. Everything about it makes you feel so festive, and you know, it's always hard to try to make something new for the holidays because you can only do so much, but they did a unique thing this time around, and I really did dig it because they kind of combined certain events into one, so I did dig what they did there, and of course, you know, just great as overall, just fun indeed. But yeah, I mean, this whole event speaks for itself. You probably saw it yourself, but yeah, it's always one of those fun things. And the winner, the best update in my opinion for 2023, goes to Halloween Costume Contest. Yeah, the worst name out of all the updates. This one won. Why? 'Cause Halloween, baby! This was the most Halloween-themed update I have ever seen. Now, they had Halloween spooky kind of event styles, but nothing that would say, Halloween. This one was totally Halloween in tradition, spirits, and all that and more. Story was great. They also brought back another little nod to the movie with Wednesday's costume, which was great. And everything about it was just well done as far as just what they've introduced here. The only downside is, compared to last year's Halloween update, it didn't really do so best. It's probably 2nd place, but still, it did a really good job as with the theming and everything like that. And of course, they got the tacky Halloween costume stuff, which is, you know, it brings a whole scarecrow, like it brings a good heart to this scarecrow here. So yeah, and of course, you know, Ophelia dressed up like my fellow kind, which really does hit the spot. But yeah, it just, again, they just hit the nail on the spot with this, everything like that. So yeah, everything. All in all, I think they did a really good job with this type of stuff. So yeah, good on you. Right, so if you're curious, here is how all of them rank from one to the other. So you get to see where everything linked into and where everything was kind of worst off. And yeah. The other thing too is that I think if, you know, it's getting close. It was weird that September was really disappointing, but you know, everything else, all in all, it was pretty decently updated as far as what they kind of did here. So I'm looking forward to what they are going to be doing for next year. And I'm quite curious of how they're going to pull off January, because January has been having difficulties not being the worst one. This is the 2nd year in a row that it's been landed last. And again, it's not because it's the worst one, it's like it's the least best of them all, if that makes sense. But anyways, with that in mind, we're going to find out exactly what's going on here. and we're gonna dive into the gameplay. Not the gameplay. I'm getting tired already. We're already at the end of the new year. We're into now 2024. 2023, all done. So let's find out what we have next time in the new year. So, I've been Grim, and this has been the Addams Family Mystery Mansion, and hopefully you enjoyed 2023 like I did. And here's hoping to 2024 being better than 2023. We can only hope.